Yeah! Woo! Yeah! What's going on, everybody? What's going on, Flip Hackers? Yeah! Woo! Who's ready for Flip Hacking Live? Yeah! Well, we got like not less than a month, just over a month. We got like 5 weeks. Is that right, Bill? And
that sounds right. 5 weeks.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm pumped. You guys pumped? Yeah, baby. Matthew says, yeah. Andrew's ready to rock. Blaine, yeah. What's going on, everyone? All right, guys. We are pumped. Flip Hacking Live 2018 is just around the corner, and this is going to be the best Flip Hacking Live we've ever had, and we have some exciting announcements for you today. We're going to break the news. I can't wait. Woo! All right, so to give it a little context, for those of you who have never been to or are living under a rock and have never heard of Flip Hacking Live, what's going on, Brian? For those of you who aren't familiar with Flip Hacking Live, just over 3 years ago, or just under 3 years ago, we started this group called Seven Figure Flipping. Andy McFarland and I, Andy, who does like 20 to 30 deals per month, is just absolutely amazing person, started this group called Seven Figure Flipping. We were kind of hesitant to start this group because I'd never been a big fan of, high-level coaching programs that charge a decent amount of money, but we had a bunch of our members who wanted more, and we felt like we could help them, and we went for it, and it was amazing. We got guys like Bill Allen, who joined that group, was only done 2 deals when he joined. And what are you on track to do this year, Bill?
I'm hoping we'll do 250 this year.
Dang, boy. So literally this was like 3 years ago. You did 2 deals, like 1 flip and 1 rental, right? And then you're going to do like, dude, you like 100x'd what you were doing.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. I never thought of it that way. So he's on track to do like 350 deals this year. I mean, the guy, anyway, it's not like you don't have like stuff to deal with in your life. Let's put it that way, right?
Yeah, I'm actually down in Pennsylvania now flying airplanes.
Yeah, flying airplanes. I know you've had some personal things going on in your family. And anyway, the guy is an absolute machine. But that is what this group did and has done for many people. But we understood, I knew that not everyone could be a part of Seven Figure Flipping. And Seven Figure Flipping, what we do is we get together and all these high-level investors come and they just share their secrets. They share exactly what is working for them and helping them blow up their business. And together we all rise. But I had this thought, I was like, I know that there's a lot of people out there that could benefit from this information, but they're just not yet in a place where they can be a part of this group. So I thought, what if just for once a year, for 3 short days, we brought together all these high-level investors and we opened this up. We opened it up to everyone and everyone could come and people just would get up and share exactly what they are doing in their business to build 7, high 6, 7, and multiple 7-figure businesses. And I ran it by a few people and some of them were kind of reluctant. So like, no, we want to like keep it in the small group. And I said, no, like abundant mindset, and which is interesting. That's one of our core values we came up with last week, but we can talk about that another time. Abundant mindset, like this can be a good thing and it can help a lot of people. And we went for it. And it was incredible, right? The first Flip Hacking Live, Bill, you spoke, Mike and Mike spoke, Anna McFarland spoke. A bunch of our members who were really accelerating their business spoke, and they shared that one thing that was helping them really grow and explode their business. So at that first Flip Hacking Live, we talked about building your machine. A lot of investors, they think this business is about like finding deals and, I can't find any deals. And no, it's not about that. Like this business or any business is only about 2 things. It's about people and process. Like once you nail that, like once you get that figured out, it's game over and you can grow as much as you want and have the life that you always dreamed of. Like, is that easy to do? No, it's not easy. It's not a get rich quick thing, but it is simple. And once you do that, it's game over. So that's what the first event was all about. It was all about how can you spend $1 and make back $2, $3, $4, like consistently, time and time again. How can you create your very own money-making machine, if you will? And that's what the first event was about. The second event was all about you're one system away. I mean, the thing is, there's a million ways to make $1 million, but the truth is you only need your one system. And as you can get that one system, whether it's cold calling or door knocking or a direct mail system, or you're doing online marketing, whatever that thing is, and the way that system flow goes, that's it. It's game over. I could, off the top of my head, I can think of like 20 people that have kind of their one system or the one thing they focus on. They might do a couple other things as well, but they have their one system and they're multimillionaires because of it. They have 7-figure businesses and it's changed their life. So then this last year, when we were preparing for this year's Flip Hacking Live, what's up, Bianca? What's up, Greg? What's up, Brian? Anyway, lots of awesome people here. So when we were preparing for this year's Flip Hacking Live, I remember we were at 8-figure flipping meeting recently in Costa Rica, and everyone was getting up and they were sharing like the things that they were doing and the multiple they were getting on their marketing. And this one little person was doing this thing here, like Dom would get up and share something, and Danny and Melissa would share what they were doing, and Bill was sharing what he was doing, Aaron was sharing what he was doing. All these people were sharing what they were doing, and it hit me. You know, it was so interesting to be around that group of people when I hear so many people in the marketplace talking about how, oh, this business doesn't work anymore, and I can't find any deals and all this stuff. And I'm just like, oh man, like, so it hit me as these people are like saying the business doesn't work, you know, wannabe investors or new investors or people who used to do something that worked, but they're not getting educated and not staying up with the times are saying this business doesn't work. It hit me that this game really is about multiplying money. That's all. We're in a money multiplying business, right? And I thought, what if we keep pushing in our community to do better? You know, and other people are kind of like not moving with the cheese and falling behind and saying this doesn't work and they're not keeping up with their business. What if we pushed to get a multiple of $10 for every $1 we spent, right? Now, I'm not saying that this is guaranteed or proven, but I thought, what if we push towards that? And then if something does get off in your business and now you're making like 8 or 9 versus 10, like what about that, right? So one of the things I love saying is if it's not broke, make it better. Right? That's something I'm very passionate about, like always be trying to improve. And so that's the question. That's the theme, going to be the theme of this year's Flip Hacking Live is, can you make $10 for every $1 you spend? And the truth is, I don't know the answer yet, right? Like that's what we're going to figure out together at this event. Okay. Now, I know many of you might be newer in your business and that's okay, right? You don't have to start right out of the gate of making $10 for every $1 you spend. But what if you can make 3, 4, 5, 6, right? And then you can build onto that. So that's the goal. That's what we're going to do at this year's event. And I am pumped. Yeah! Who's excited? Yeah, 10X, baby. Pay the money. Go to Flip Hacking Live. That's what Bianca's saying. Andrew, I'm hoping they have awesome, guys. Well, we are super excited and we can't wait. So that's kind of the background. That's where we've been and where we are going. So Flip Hacking Live, a couple of you have been asking, is October 18th, 19th, and 20th in San Diego. You can go to fliphackinglive.com to get your tickets. We will sell out. We sell out every year, and they are going fast. Okay, so now time for the announcements. Are you guys ready for this? All right. So for the last few years, I've been talking about how investors are really in the Stone Age in their marketing. I have a mentor, and this mentor is amazing. He's like a 9-figure income earner, one of the most amazing, incredible business minds, incredible people that I know. And I remember him telling a story about how back in the day when he started his online marketing business, well, it wasn't even an online marketing business at the time because there wasn't even internet, right? It started out with direct mail. And then he said that went away and like stopped working. And then later on, this thing called the internet came along and they started doing this thing called pay-per-click and all this stuff. And they said after a while that stopped working to where they had to make it more sophisticated and they had to build these things called funnels, right? They had to get a little more advanced in the marketing. I thought, oh my gosh, like that is so interesting. Like as investors, we're still doing the things that internet marketers did like way back in the day. We're still doing the direct mail. We're still doing just the basic PPC without having really any advanced marketing, any advanced funnels. And as I've been marketing and learning more about online marketing and funnels for the past 5 years, it's just hit me so many times. I'm like, wow, like if investors were able to take some of this marketing and they were able to implement it in their business, it would be a game changer. It would change everything. And I kind of like was starting to talk about a little bit, but then I went back just because like, I don't know if they're ready. I don't know what's the time. But now's the time, right? Like we are going to get investors out of the Stone Age. And I've seen some people start to dabble in it, but no one's really like taken the lead on this and really taught them what to do. So for the past several months, we've been looking to find the best internet marketer to come and to speak at this event. And it hasn't been easy, right? We've reached out to many people, spent plenty of hours, been negotiating and working on things, but there was one person in particular that I really wanted to come. And fortunately, we're friends, but even still, this guy charges like a couple $100,000 to $250,000 to go and speak at an event. And his time's just really busy. This is the same guy that's a mentor of mine and has like a 9-figure business. Like, this guy is amazing. He is the number one, in my opinion, the number one person who is on the cutting edge of everything marketing today, all online marketing, all advanced marketing. And Matthew Kimball beat me to the punch. But last week, we just got confirmation, guys. Like, this is so exciting that Russell Brunson is going to be coming to Flip Hacking Live 2018. Yeah! Woo! Woo! Yeah! And this guy's been on like shows like The Prophet. He's friends with Tony Robbins. He goes and he speaks at Tony Robbins. Like, this guy is amazing, right? And if there is one person that I would say out of anyone like that I would rather want to have at this event, I mean, other than Bill and Kyle and all of you guys, but it's Russell Brunson, guys. So this is exciting. Like, we're about to get investors out of the Stone Age, and I'm excited to work with Russell, and I'm pumped. Yeah, who's pumped? Woo, woo! FlipHackingLive.com. Yeah.
Oh my God.
All right. So that's like the big announcement. The thing that we wanted to mention. Dude, Russell is the absolute man. Can't wait to hear you all there. Yeah, Nicholas, we cannot wait. It's going to be amazing. So, guys, that's on top of like everything else that we have planned. So we thought, since we were doing this breaking news anyway, that we would go over some of the other incredible things that are going down at Flip Hacking Live, right? Bill, do you want to talk?
So yeah, I get to follow that news.
No, there's some good stuff.
If you don't know Russell, or you're living under a rock. So it's really amazing. I'm really intimidated, in fact, to share the stage with him, and I know a lot of other people are going to be as well. So I'm just going to make sure that I don't go immediately after him. So, but I mean, this is to see him live on stage to speak and to deliver a marketing message to us, directly to us as real estate investors, just hasn't been done. This is like what Justin said, we're living in the Stone Age. So seeing him really give his message to us as real estate investors is going to be really exciting. First time that's happened. So if you're on the fence about coming, I mean, if you needed something to push you over and this didn't, then forget about it. Like that,
yeah, I don't know what would, right?
the price of a ticket here is a joke compared to just that one speaker, and just seeing Russell in person live is going to be amazing. And I'm so glad that I'm bringing my team. Like, half my team has come into the event. I'm pouring into them because I think it's just going to make them better people. So exciting stuff. So if you go to the website, you'll see all the speakers that we have. We have some really exciting things. This is not one of those events where and Kyle and Vanessa and Justin and I have spent tons and tons of time setting this thing up and trying to make this 10 times better than it was last year. And every year that's going to be my goal.
And our bank account shows it.
So it's really easy for me to spend Justin's money and the company. Not like in my company. So the speakers this year, I mean, we have an incredible lineup. We have all the coaches, obviously. We have a couple different members. I was even able to bring in some professional speakers from outside that I think are going to deliver a message that's really powerful as far as mindset and motivation type things. So the speakers, they don't just speak about in generalities at this event. And I think that's the difference between this event and any other event you might go to. It's not a motivational event where all we're trying to do is just pump you guys up. We're going to deliver actual information to show you how to make $10 for every dollar you spend. I mean, if you walk out of there, you're going to know, if you just implement one thing that one of the speakers are doing, and we have about 20 of them that they're doing, if you implement that and execute on it, you can make $10 for every dollar you spend. And we got 20 of those. So, I mean, this is unlike any other event that's out there, hands down. So I'm really excited about seeing it. I don't want to give away all the taglines for all of our speakers, but I'm working with them all right now on what they're talking about in the lineup. And I'm really, really excited about the systems and process and procedures that they're going to be bringing to this. Everybody's saying Russell.
Justin like wants to keep talking to everybody.
Michael Davis, I can't believe it. We were just talking about Russell. Yeah, Michael says that's amazing. Matthew, heck yeah, that's awesome. What's up, Paul? What's going on? Paul's my surfing buddy. Gary Ochoa, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man?
So the other guy that we're bringing in is a guy that I heard at another event that just blew the doors off. I mean, he brought the house down. A previous NBA basketball player in the Public Speaking Hall of Fame. It took a lot of work for me to get him under contract to come speak with us at this event. His name is Walter Bond. Walter Bond. So I'm so excited to see him come speak. I saw him speak just about a month ago, and I'm actually getting on a call with him next week to talk a little bit more about what he's going to talk about and who we are, so he can deliver a message directly to us as real estate investors. So really excited about that. And the other thing that I want to announce is our good friend Danny Johnson is coming out with a software, which a lot of you know, right? So Danny's been working on this software over time, him and his team. And I had a chance to see this software, Flip Pilot, in person last week. And I'm really excited for this thing to come out. And I'm excited to see what it can do for the real estate investment community as far as the CRM goes. So Danny's going to be there showing his software for the first time in person to a big group like ours. So he's also going to the software is going to come out just after the event, and he's going to give priority access to those who are there and sign up while they're there. So that'll be kind of that first time user, show up at the event. If you didn't need anything else, and you're waiting on that, to come see that alone, like I said, every single one of these things is worth 10 times the ticket price. So it's really exciting what we've put together here, and being able to support Danny and see what he's produced. That it was well worth the wait from what I saw. So I'm really excited to see that go forward. And I'm going to be the first one in line there talking with him. So make sure you get in line behind my team because we're signing up. So really exciting stuff.
So going off of like Danny's software, I remember Bill a while ago, I was like, hey, you're going to use Danny's software? And he's like, no, we're plugged into this other thing. And like, it's just be too hard to change. And so I thought, okay, there's no way. And when he recently had the chance to check it out in person, he was like, this thing's amazing. Like my team is so excited. We are so excited to start using it. And it's going to revolutionize, am I saying that right? Revolutionize what investors are able to do in this business, right? So that was super exciting. I also want to mention, Walter Bond. In the past, we haven't brought in any speakers like this. Guys, this is a multiple 5-figure speaker that we're paying in multiple 5 figures, right? And I just share that with you. If my wife were here, she'd say, oh, that's not very tactful. Like, you probably shouldn't share that. But the truth is, I don't want you to, not know the value that's going to be at this event, right? We're bringing in these guys. Like Bill mentioned, almost everyone who's speaking is purely they're 7, high 6, multiple 7-figure house flippers and wholesalers. But occasionally it's good to like bring in someone from the outside to kind of disrupt a little what we're doing and really help us all grow and expand. So that's what we're doing. We're continuing to invest in you guys and this event. Another thing Bill mentioned is that there's going to be 20 of these speakers that are doing these multiple 6 or 7-figure businesses. These guys are going to be here during the event. And there's going to be many other of our 7-figure and 8-figure members. Like, this is not like going to your local RIA, right? Where 90% of the people there are like brand new, and then 8% of them are like have done 1 deal, and then maybe you have like 2 people that are done like 5 deals, and they're like, yeah, right? Like, this is how you level up. Like, if you want to be the best, you surround yourself with the best. You will change when you see what everyone else is doing. Not to mention the connections that you will make while you're there. One connection changes your life. We have amazing people here, and literally like Bianca is one of the amazing people in our group that has recently blown her business up. And this is what she said down here. She said, if anyone would like to talk to me about Flip Hacking Live or the 7FF program, feel free to PM me. Best thing we ever did for our business, right? Like, we don't ask these guys to do that. Like, you can literally reach out to her on your own.
Hey, Justin, the one thing that we didn't mention is, so you talked about the 20 speakers on Thursday night. Each of these speakers is the first night, at the end of the first day, they're going to be at a round table for a mixer for 2 hours, sitting at the table, answering questions. You can go up to anybody's table and speak to them and ask them questions. That is hands down one of the most powerful things that we do. I love to network and talk with everybody. The other thing is all the speakers and all of our guests stay at the hotel that we're booked at doing this event at the Marriott. If you're thinking about staying somewhere else, it's a mistake. I'm going to tell you right now. You stay there. We will be in the lobby. We'll be in the middle of in between speeches. We'll be around the event after hours, having dinner there, doing those things. I get some of the most information from all of these meetings and all these events that I go to by staying there and actually networking and being social with everybody. So even if you live in town or an hour away or 2 hours away, really consider coming down and staying the night to really spend as much time as possible with everybody that's there. And by the way, this Thursday night roundtable, this might be the last time that we are able to do something like this with the number of speakers that we have and the types of people that are coming in. This is likely the last year that we'll be able to set it up like this, where general admission, everybody is getting access to all the speakers after that first night. So take advantage of it. Come out. I'm really excited about the event. But these are, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity that has changed, it's changed people's lives, people's businesses. We've had some people come to this event and 12 months later, they're doing $1 million and in our 8-figure group. It's not just one of them either. We have a couple people that have done that type of explosion just from and this event was a catalyst. So if you're thinking about it, this is it.
You even got Steven and Travis. They got the recording. They locked themselves in the basement, watched the event, and now they're going to be speaking this year. And they'll do how many deals this year? 180.
A lot. Yeah, they're on track to do like over $2 million in gross profit.
And literally like 16 months ago, they were kind of at a ceiling of like 10 or 15 per year, right? And they just exploded. So it's going to be absolutely amazing. Someone asked if there will be someone talking about cold calling systems. Yes, absolutely. Just about every system that is currently working in today's market, people will be up there. And the thing that's interesting, guys, is you go to like a real estate investment club or you talk to people, you think they're like sharing everything with you. They're not. Like, I've been doing this business long enough. You guys think I'm joking about the secrets in this business? No. Like most high level people that I know, it's like they tell you a lot of things and then there's that one thing. And I hear a lot of that because of the position that I'm in. There are people that I can't even mention right now who there's like that one thing that makes all the difference and they don't share. But at this event, it is required for people to open their business up. Every speaker opens up completely. Our coaches are completely transparent. And for 3 short days, we open up and share everything. Everything in our business is yours. Okay. Like we literally could charge $10,000 or more for this one event alone, but we don't want to do that. We want to make it open to the public and everyone be able to come and just grow their business. Cause that's truly what I love doing. I'm in a spot right now where I don't really need the money. Right. And I tried to retire. I tried to stop for 30 days and it didn't work. Right. Like I got so bored and that's not what life is about. I wasn't feeling fulfilled. I wasn't giving back. And I knew I had to do something. And that's what brings us here today, essentially. Right. So yes, those will be there. Someone mentioned that they saw me get an award. Nicholas, you mentioned that you saw me get an award at Funnel Hacking Live, which was Russell.
Oh yeah. That's funny. There it is right there.
Yeah, here it is. Woo!
Oh, that's awesome.
I surround myself with people that help me grow. Personally, we have invested in the last 2 months probably about $60,000 in our business development, right? That doesn't include what we spent for our clients and our members, right? That's how much I believe in this, right? And that's what we're doing for you guys as well. So.
Hey, so
I want to answer a couple questions real quick. So
yeah, I was going to say,
just for brand new investors, look, anybody can get something out of this. The brand new investor is going to get something. The seasoned investor doing hundreds of deals is going to get something. I have pages and notes in the back, during this event, everything. I'm taking things from it. I'm bringing. I opened it up. I said, anybody from my team that wants to go, I'm buying a ticket. But for you, come out and we'll go. And I've got about 6 people from my team coming because I know they're going to get huge value from it. The other thing we didn't mention is all the 8-figure and 7-figure members are there too. So it's not just the speakers. Like those guys are doing they have cold calling systems. They have ringless voicemail systems. They're building teams. They're raising capital. All those people are there and they'll have a different name tag on. They'll be up in the front. talk to them, network with them, have dinner with them. I remember at my first Flip Hacking Live when I was speaking, we went out to dinner with like 15 of us, and it was really great to have dinner with some of the people that just bought a ticket and came to Flip Hacking Live. 3 of those people that I had dinner with are in the 7-figure group, and 2 of them are in the 8-figure group now. And they were just getting started in real estate 3 years ago, and that was their first meeting at Flip Hacking Live. They bought a ticket to come check it out. It's amazing to see what people do when they actually are taking action and come getting together with the right people. So exciting stuff.
Awesome. So like Bianca said, definitely not just for brand new investors, but brand new investors get huge value out of it as well. I mean, why not keep the end in mind? Why not build where you really want to go, right? Tanner said to Mark, I'm in the 8-figure group. Tanner Larson's in the 8-figure group. He's amazing. But still planning on going, except for that time he toilet papered my house. I still plan on going. I get tons of value out of it, even though I'm a seasoned investor. And they run a 7-figure business, right? So, all right, Kyle, was there some things that we missed? I know we brought you on to kind of help answer.
Yeah, I know, right?
But then like we're just like answering all of them and talking about everything.
Wow, it's perfect. It's perfect.
It says, can you share a URL showing the speaker list? So Kyle, can you drop the Hacking Live link? If you go to the flipHackingLive.com link, it will have all the list of speakers. It'll say like surprise speaker right now. That is currently, you can fill in the blank. Walter Bond, Russell Brunson, and we have even another phenomenal speaker that's going to come that you're just going to have to show up to be surprised about. And really exciting stuff. Hey, Ronald Brown, how you doing? Talked to you yesterday. Good to be on here.
So let's just say the link first of all. So fliphackinglive.com, that's the place to go to check out who's coming, the speakers, the dates, the location, get tickets, all that information. The one thing that we should talk about, guys, is the hotel situation, because I know we've got a deadline coming up there. So if you don't have a ticket yet, you're gonna want to get on that real soon. Yeah. So I don't know if you guys want to talk about that in more detail right here.
Is the hotel link on the site? The discount link?
It's in the confirmation email, but I can add it to the site too.
Okay, let's add it to the site. That way, when they're looking, they can book their room so they don't miss.
What will happen, Bill, is when they sign up for a ticket, it'll take them to the hotel link.
Yeah.
Okay,
but we can also add it to the site too, just to make it even easier. Yeah. But I'm saying you guys want to go over that whole situation with the deadline, because that's coming up really soon.
Yeah, the deadline is to book. So the hotel is the Marriott in La Jolla. It's where the event's going to be. It's where our Thursday night roundtables are going to be. We're going to have a bunch of stuff going on at the hotel. Everybody's going to be there. That's where Danny's software presentation is going to be. So highly, highly, highly recommend you book your tickets. The event starts on Thursday morning early. So you're going to want to stay Wednesday night and check out on either Saturday or Sunday. So the event on Saturday will go till middle of the day.
It'll go until 3 o'clock.
Yeah,
be very careful, because sometimes what people do is they'll book like a flight and then they realize, I got to leave at like 1. Like, you don't want to do that. Like, stay. Yeah. So you're there for the whole time. You're better staying an extra day and networking with everyone if that's what you got to do. Otherwise, book a late flight. But
totally agree. My downtime is like Saturday after the event to go around, have dinner, network. The event's over. Nobody wants to leave. It's so funny. At 3 o'clock, it's like, hey, the hotel needs to turn this place, and everybody just wants to stay around and network and talk and go to dinner and stuff like that. So highly encourage you to stay till Sunday, stay the night on Saturday night, fly out Sunday morning. That's what all of us are doing. So really, as far as the hotel goes, though, we worked really hard to get this rate where it is. To get the rate under $200 a night in San Diego was really hard for us to do. It was back and forth negotiations nonstop. So we put in a lot of time and effort to get this room rate where it is. So please take advantage of it. Make sure you're booking your room before September 13th, which is just, next.
Which is like Thursday.
I'm sorry. Yeah, Thursday. You're right. Thursday.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like we got a tight deadline.
The rate goes up. We may not have the block anymore. So make sure you take advantage of that ASAP.
Yep.
So. And then also, obviously, the price will be going up shortly as we continue to fill more tickets. Supply and demand. We'll raise the price that's currently at an early bird price. So take advantage of that as well. So, Anything else, guys?
No, Bianca's right. It's actually too cheap. You're doing yourself a disservice if you don't. So this event alone will change your business and your life. I know it. I mean, it has done it for me, and I'm speaking firsthand from that. Like this 7-figure group, these events, it has changed my business. It's changed my life. It's allowed me to do things that I never thought were possible, reach limits and goals, and break through ceilings that I didn't think would ever be possible. It's incredible. So I was there when it started. It has changed things for me. If you're even just thinking about it, or you're seeing this for the first time, like you need to check it out. Even if you're in the internet marketing industry and you just want to see Russell Brunson speak, it's worth it. So really cool stuff that's going to happen here.
Here's the thing, guys. I'm a big believer in abundance, but someone or someone's from your market is going to be there.
Yeah,
right.
True too.
Right? I mean, you can either like be there and like work with them or avoid them, whatever you want, right? But someone is going to be there, and they're going to come back and they're going to be better. Like, are you going to keep getting better? Are you going to keep leveling up? Right? That's the question. Are you moving with the cheese? Because things are constantly changing. If you're not constantly changing and growing, then you're going to be out of business, like a lot of other people I know. And the people that I do know and I do like to hang out with are those that keep growing, and those that are growing multiple 6, 7, multiple 7-figure businesses, and there's no stopping them. Now is the best time ever to be in this business. And we're going to help you guys grow even more. So anyway, that's what we got, guys. This is the event for house flippers and wholesalers. If you want to grow a high 6 or 7-figure business that will give you your life back, Flip Hacking Live is the place to be. Yeah, woo! Bianca says no one from Nashville go. Just kidding. Like, just kidding.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Anyway, guys, abundant mindset. You know, it's what do I call it? Limited abundance. What do I call it?
I don't remember.
Selective abundance, right? Abundance for everyone who's there. We are a team. You're either with us or not. I'm just kidding.
Oh my gosh. Justin, put the money glasses back on.
All right. Yeah. Woo. Show me the money. They're upside down. All right, guys. We love you all. We can't wait to see you at Flip Hacking Live. Go to fliphackinglive.com. Tim says this event gets you 1 or 2 deals. It pays for itself. If you get 3+, you end up ahead. If you take any notes or implement just 10 to 15% of the things you can learn, you will do 10 more deals the next year. I did. Anyway, Tim is going to be speaking.
Well said, Tim.
He's amazing.
Tim is going to be speaking, and I'm excited to listen to Tim's presentation. It's going to be an awesome one.
It's going to be amazing.
Been talking to him about it. I'm excited to hear.
So, all right, guys, that's all we got. Have a great week. Get out there, take some action, kick butt. So when you come to the event, you're ready to kick butt even more. You all rock. I never know how to end anything. I love you. Goodbye. Oh, wait, I'm the one who ends this, right? Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Woo!